Good. Wahe. Good. Good.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Good. Let's start by rubbing our hands together and generating a little bit of heat in your hands. And press the palms together, put a little bit of pressure on them, thumbs to the sternum, elbows are 90-degree angle. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale through the nose, and we'll tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Guru Dev Namo, vibrating it from your brain and from your whole being. So I really want to emphasize the difference between just being in your mind and just Om Namo Guru Dev Namo, or actually feeling like it's vibrating through your whole being. It'll be such a different experience, and you will feel so different very, very fast, other than the other way where you're not present and you're not bringing your whole self to the practice. You'll feel clearer very quick. You'll feel activated. So, and we just had our women's retreat on the weekend and our up-level gathering. And so many of the women mentioned, hey, I'm feeling, lost. I want to be activated. I want to be connected. And this is what it does. So vibrate the mantra. Feel your cells starting to come online, to start to dance and shift upwards. Inhale to tune in. Short inhale through the mouth. Good. Inhale deeply. And pull this energy upwards. So pull the neck lock in. So the neck comes back just a few centimeters. The belly is squeezed in, the pelvic floor muscles in and up. And then exhale, breath out. The hands come down and inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Beautiful. We're going to start with some warm-ups. Just some shoulder shrugs. Inhale up, exhale down through the nose. We don't want to do it for too long, the warm-up, so get right in there. Just move the energy around. Having a funny memory from our up-level women's gathering, women's retreat on the weekend. Our gorgeous yoga teacher who taught Vinyasa yoga and Yin, Tegan, she was drinking her tea. It was really funny. And next minute, our duck, the sanctuary duck, had its beak in her tea. And it was like the funniest thing. She's like, I'm just sitting on the grass, finally just can relax in the sun. The next minute, there's this like beak in my tea. So funny, so funny. A few more breaths. Inhale, squeeze up. And exhale. And if you're wanting to know what oil I was using at the start of class, I always use a peppermint oil. Peppermint oil is so good to open your respiratory system, to give you energy, to give you a boost. It's very good for neurological issues, for example, headaches, migraines. It clears the energy. So if you put a drop on your hand and you sniff it in, and then you can also just put it on your temples. Be careful of your eyes and put it on the back of your head. It's also awesome as a tea. You can put a drop in hot water and have it as a tea. It's amazing, even like a little bit in your mouth it's very strong peppermint oil. We have it at the sanctuary. You can get it from the sanctuary, and it's helping to clean you and activate you with an energy that's going up. So it's not a grounding energy, it's an uplifting energy. So the oils are just, it's very interesting. All essential oil is essential. It is essential. So it should be affordable. It should be, some oils are extremely high priced. And the thing is, because the industry isn't policed, anyone can sell anything and say it's natural, and there could be anything in there. So you've got to be super careful about where you're getting them from. We have certified organic oils made from India, amazing quality, not overpriced, the real deal. There's nothing else in them. They're super strong and effective, and they're essential. So they should be affordable, and every home should have them. It's a thing, becoming your own healer, becoming your family healer and your own healer. Getting away from that middleman, where there's, a middleman for religion, there's a middleman for, healing us, and there's no middleman. You are everything. You are the power. You are the sovereignty. It's you. It's stepping into that, instead of saying, oh, I've got to go over to this doctor, he's probably looking quite sick anyway, and getting a pill. It's like, why, what's my body showing me? Why do I have this headache? I know I have headaches when I'm too much thinking in my brain, and I've got, a big retreat going on. I've got a lot of pressures, and the energy is just too much up here. And we say, if you are suffering from a headache, a migraine, the energy is just stuck up here. So one of the best things is to keep moving, to, you know, ice bath or sauna or go swimming or move and breathe the body and stretch, and, you know, get that energy flowing, get a peppermint oil, putting it on your temples, breathing it in, do some breath work, get the energy flowing into the body, out of the head. It's just, and when we have that understanding of not just, oh, I have a headache or I have a stomach ache, boom, painkiller. It's just the body is just showing you there's an imbalance. That's all it is. It's just a little messenger saying, hey, you've got to rest now. Hey, you're too much in here. Hey, you need to move your body and get the energy flowing. And when we do get, you know, some illness, some virus, something like that, it's the toxins are wanting to come out. The body's just saying, hey, you know, I actually need to rest right now and reset. And I know me, when I did have, you know, some sniffles the other month, it was such an actual, like, it was uncomfortable, you know, headache and body ache and sniffles and things, but it was so resetting. It was like this, thinking, wow, my body really needs this, actually. It's asking for this. It wants me to stop and slow down and fully reboot and excrete the stuff in the cells that need to come out, and a big reset. So it's a great perspective shift when we have this different way of thinking. And today we're going to, this is going to be a short segment, we're going to work on our pelvis, our pelvic floor muscles. So the pelvis is like the bowl that's balancing you. If the pelvis is off, you're off. So we must keep the pelvis balanced so that we are ground with balance, and we can move forward and we can feel which direction we want to go in. So we're going to adjust the pelvic rotation. Let's just open the spine a little bit. Come into cat-cow. Have your hands flat on the floor, big toes together. Let's inhale into the heart. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale into the heart. Exhale, chin to chest. Keep going, breathe deep through the nose. Go faster if you want to. Let's inhale to the sky. Squeeze in and up. Exhale, chin to chest. Pull the air up. Squeeze up. Inhale, open the knees. Come laying on your belly in child's pose, hands together. And just taking a few breaths here. And the oils are, they're not actually just oils. Think of them more like extracts from the earth. So we know that the earth, Mother Nature, has a cure for every ailment as a human. So bloating or headaches or anxiety or gut issues or kidney stones or, you know, whatever it is, either neurological or there's a plant, there's a natural source for everything. This is how it operates. And we obviously can see that there's the pharmaceutical industry that's been created to make a lot of money. So essential oil, it is essential. It's essential to have all these herbs and spices, and because they're the most powerful thing, that the herbs and the spices are so potent. I don't know if you've ever, the other day, I had a migraine actually. I get migraines. It's probably the only health complaint that I have every so often. And I started to get them when I was probably 11 years old or something. So it's a long while ago. And I was actually in a neck brace through sporting injury, through touch football, playing with a lot of men when I was a little younger, and it really hurt my neck. And I was in a neck brace, and so they become a little bit more, frequent because I think of that injury. So anyhow, we don't know exactly what causes the migraines. We know it's a neurological disorder. However, I know when I do things like I do the yoga, I keep calm, I have a magnesium bath. Magnesium is essential for women. It's essential. We need it for our muscles. We need it for the relaxation. We need it to feed our body, especially if we're doing yoga. You can drink. Actually, Nicole at the gathering on the weekend, the retreat, the up level intensive, was asking about magnesium, and it is essential. Make sure you've got it in the cupboard. We have it available as well. We have it at our retreats now, and you just put like a little teaspoon in water and you're drinking it every day. You can have it, and you can also have magnesium baths, and you can also spray it all over your skin. That's the next level. We're going to have it at our next retreat, the spray. I didn't actually have it on the weekend, and it just absorbs into your muscles, and it's for hundreds of functions in the body, magnesium. So if you're magnesium deficient, you can't be feeling thriving. You can't think as clearly. You're not as quick thinking. You're not as relaxed. Your muscles can't recover as much. You can't stretch as much. It's your menstrual cycle, your hormones. So get the magnesium in, and it doesn't have to be a super duper expensive thing like a real expensive perfume or oil or something. So anyhow, it's just all these little tidbits to know, and just to gradually just be introducing them into your life, and you'll just be flying on another level. Believe me, it's the journey that I've gone on, and it is a journey. So you're not going to get there like right now, but you can just add like a few things in and just get a boost, and then get another boost, and then just getting another boost, and then, putting this in your water, and then, getting the oil with the yoga practice, and you'll just be traversing, things, just your brain. The clarity of brain is probably one of the biggest things that I hear from students, from myself, from these practices, and getting the right herbs and spices and minerals and organic things into your diet. It's just like you just can concentrate for hours. And it's like, holy moly, I didn't know life could exist like this. So let's come and lay on our back, and all we're going to do is have your legs 90 degrees, keep your legs straight, and move each leg individually in outward circles. Both legs move at the same time, but they make separate circles. This is awesome to do every day. It's very easy, like that. Bring them a little wider, actually. Yeah, just like this. Relax, breathe. This is adjusting your pelvic rotation. If it's out of whack, which it does get out with most of us human beings, with pretty much everyone, just with life, walking around, playing sport, stress, fear, emotions, sitting at the computer, you feel old. That's the pelvis rotation being out, and you get actually short of breath. So you can start to do this one every day. Close your eyes, breathe through the nose. And if you do need any extra information about whatever it is, you know, magnesium information and peppermint information, just post it in the group, and I will, in the Facebook group, and I will answer your questions. Breathing deep through the nose. Relax your face. And just keep moving those legs and breathing. And you're going to feel the pelvis is going to start to come into more of a balance, more of any kinks, any kind of stagnancy is going to move out. So this is your bowl, the pelvic bowl that's holding your pelvic floor muscles in. It's holding it's your balance. It's your ability to walk in a straight line and know where you're going and not feel confused and a little lost and off and indecisive. So it's really important that we keep working on the pelvic bone, keeping it aligned, because it affects you mentally, emotionally. Let's just do a few more breaths. Relax down on your back, take a breath. And now let's just roll on our spine. We're going to do some spinal rolls. Inhale back, exhale forward. Breathe through the nose. And come up and cross your legs. Get a cushion. It's always helpful to get your sit bones on the cushion. Just close your eyes. Breathe nice and deeply. We're going to start chanting Guru Guru Wahe Guru. This is amazing frequency for the heart. It's a protective mantra. It's a mantra for miracles, and also to open your heart, to clear and heal it. You're welcome to chant hands in Gyan Mudra. Squeeze the energy up. Press the palm on your heart. Pull it up into the brain. And exhale. We're going to chant Wahe Guru. This is one of the most popular mantras in Kundalini Yoga. Wahe means ecstasy, it means celebration, it means pure joy and absolute ecstasy for this life, for being alive. Wah is wow, and Guru, Hey means God, so it's like, wow, God created me, and whoa, we are creations of that. So it lifts you into that pure ecstasy frequency of being. You know? And Guru means transformation. So Gu, darkness, Guru, light, the journey that we're going on. You know, you come here, you bring your darkness, you bring, you know, maybe stuff that's got inside of you, you know, lower frequency, fear, you bring the baggage, and it's atomized. You feel lighter now, don't you? A lot of women at the retreat was just, you know, by the end we were just playing this music, we were like ecstatic. You know, I don't know if you've heard of ecstatic dance, but because within 2 days, this is how powerful women are, this the aura, the complexity of the aura, through the breath work, through the ice bath, through the bushwalking, through the prana of the nature, through the dancing, through the singing, through the food, through sharing, through emotions, through obviously all this yoga. It's so much energy starts to flow, and then you get energy from all the other ladies and you're giving. So it's a whole conglomerate of this juicy, just cauldron of just nectar that is just feeding you. And it's, you know, it's, you go down into the, you know, emotions coming up and you let it out and you feel maybe uncomfortable and a bit icky and you get past that and then you're just beaming and expanded. And it's like how high can you get, how turned on, how juicy, how abundant, and how creative. And it was just like, whoa, this is just 2 days. I've done retreats in Bali for a week, and at the end of it, it's just like it's getting wild because it's the Shakti that is being activated. And so if you're feeling like a bit stagnant, a little bit lethargic, a little bit apathetic, a little bit depressed, a little bit not creative, a little stuck, you've got to get this Shakti moving. And this is what this practice does. And also that's what hanging out with the right woman does. So it's like a leveraging and an activation through the qualities and the medicine that each different woman brings. Because everyone there was so different, giving us a different flavor to absorb. And the similar thing they said is like, I feel so light. And so that's why we're squeezing, you know, the energy up. You pull the locks, you're just raising yourself up. So the lower patterns of, you know, if you think right now to like the day or the last week and any fears, worry, it's like, did that come true? Like what, you know, with myself, running a retreat's a big thing. It's like, I have, you know, it's pressure. You're on the razor's edge. There's some fear. There's some stress. There's some concern. There's like 50 things you've got to organize, and you've got to hold space. You've got to be, you know, energized and really feeling good. And it's a lot. Anyone doing anything in the world feels that. And then after you look back and you're like, so did I need to have all those worries and fears and all the negativity and all the stuff? I didn't actually. You know, it's just like it didn't come true. It pretty much never comes true. So this practice gives you that awareness to be aware of the false reality that we're living in. But we also can't, like, there's no solving of that except to raise the energy up. So then you're on a high frequency and you don't even have those thoughts anymore. You don't even have there's any of that lower garbage going on, because you've just risen above it. Like, you can't solve it by thinking out of it, getting out of it with the brain. All you can do is change your frequency, change your energy, raise it up, and then you're above it, and it doesn't get in, and it's not there. And that was one of the questions that came up on the retreat, was like, so how do I get over my fear? How do I get through, all this worry and like self-loathing and just not belief in myself, and like, how can I build that business, or how can I get out of the career? And you can't just keep talking about it. That'll never solve it. You can't just try harder and write an affirmation on the wall and say, I'm confident, I love myself. You have to just raise your frequency, do these practices. It raises up, like, we're all super high after the retreat, and you have different thoughts, you have different, whoa, I can do this, and you just feel so much more capable because you have the energy. So let's chant this mantra for 3 minutes, and then we'll tune out. Kian mantra.
Wahe Guru
look up, pull up. And exhale the breath out. Inhale. Exhale. And let's bless ourselves. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Let's do 3 satnams. Inhale. Inhale. Squeezing in and up, pull the energy right up. Belly, pelvic floor, chin in, look up to the time of the mouth. And exhale the breath out, the hands down. Satnam. Well done, everyone. So I'm going to be varying the classes from an hour. Sometimes they go a little bit over an hour. Sometimes they're a little bit shorter, so that when you're doing the replay, you can scroll and see what time fits your schedule. And I have a really exciting announcement. We have our donation-based women's gathering. It's called the Sacred Temple. This is for any woman wanting to flow and thrive in your feminine. Get out of the pushing forward, the straining and striving, the burnout, the headaches, the imbalanced hormones. All of that is from not understanding how to be balanced, how to circulate your sexual creative energy, how to be relaxed, how to have your energy flowing so that you are that radiant, magnetic woman that you're born to be, that magnetizes opportunities instead of chases the guy or chases the promotion. So when we're chasing, we're just pushing it further away and we're suffering. And so the tools that you'll be shown, the experience that you'll be shown and given, and the education will allow you, it's all the tools that I use for over 10 years to be able to do what I do. And so it's a donation-based $99 for the women's retreat, which is called the Sacred Temple, so that you can glow, radiate, and thrive in your feminine flow. If you know anyone around Sydney, share it with them. I'll pop it in the Facebook group. And definitely, if you are around Sydney or further out, you can come for the weekend. So it'll be for the day. Can't wait to see you there. The next bigger group women's retreat, called our Women's Wellness retreat, is in 2 months, the 30th and the 31st of July. It always books out. The donation one, of course, will, so please pre-register. And with these, you always get the bonus access into Sanctuary TV as well. So have a lovely evening, everyone.